Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home, and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including Financial Literacy Quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso Program, Junior Cooperatives in Secondary Schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC Grants. The Credit Union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
This is the GBN television news for today, Monday, February 24th, 2020. In the headlines, Hope resident among homeowners to lose home to recent fires.
Tributes pour in for late hotelier Sir Royston Hopkin.
Grenadian woman in the United States shot in the head remains in ICU.
Plus in the sports news, KFC National Relay Meet returns with a bang with keenly contested races over the weekend. We invite you to stay with us. We are reporting the day's news.
This is GBN, the nation's news leader. This segment is brought to you by Quartz Grenada Limited.
Why not stay in, turn off the alarm clock, and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz? For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Good evening. This is News at 7. I'm Ken Roy Batiste.
And I'm Beverly Tellisford. One Hope St. Andrew resident lost a home to fire on Monday morning. The fire ravaged the home, leaving the occupants to seek shelter by immediate family. Akeisha Felix has more.
On Monday at around 9 a.m., fire engulfed and destroyed a small wooden house in Hope St. Andrew. The occupants of the house include a mother and a 6-year-old son. During an interview with the GBN, the sister of the fire victim explained that her sister has been a victim of domestic violence, and this morning's fire now adds to her sorrows. She said at this time the family will be grateful for any form of assistance given to them, as everything was lost in the fire.
Well, basically, you could see everything gone. Everything. She just wired her house last week, and she got her current last week. She just got her TV, everything, and you could see everything gone. Stove. Mom gave her the stove and everything, but her money spent for everything else. So she need clothes, food. She need a house.
The sister expressed her dissatisfaction in the response time of the fire department, and she believes more can be done to successfully save lives and belongings in the future.
Basically, from the time we heard the boom and we came outside and we saw the black smoke, I took out my phone and I called him immediately. The thing I forgot to do was take the officer name. I made the report, I gave her the address, I told her what was happening, I didn't tell her who started the fire because we wasn't sure who started the fire. And they didn't get here until the house was already on the ground. Everything was already gone by the time the fire truck came. All they came to do was just all the little whatever was, just the ashes. Everything was already on the ground when they came by. So as a concerned citizen, my problem is with the fire department. When you call them, they don't show up at the same time, because I called them from after 9 and they didn't show up here until probably after 10. Minutes to 11 they came by and the house was already on the ground. None could be saved, nothing. We just had to watch it burn. It's a neighbor of ours that had to call a sergeant directly to his cell phone and tell him what was happening, and he made the call and they said they're already on the way. But that was like an hour later when they said it was on the way.
The actual cause of the house fire remains unknown as police investigation continues. Akeisha Felix for GBN News.
Meanwhile, a weekend fire destroyed 2 houses in Chantemelle St. Patrick, leaving 2 individuals displaced, Ashley Alexander and David Jerome. Alexander spoke on what transpired over the weekend leading up to Sunday's fire.
Attempting to light a fire in his house around 7 o'clock the evening. When I approached him to talk to him, at the moment the police was passing, I stopped the police, and then they come and watch the situation. They asked David what he was doing there. He told them that he was lighting paper inside of the house. They only tell him that stop light the fire inside the house, stop light the paper inside of the house, and then just walk away. Yeah, and after 2 days after, the house get burned. But I was not around at the time. Yeah.
He said everything was lost in the fire, including some of his handcrafted goat skin drums. He noted that any form of assistance will be greatly appreciated.
I lost plenty of things. Mostly all of my clothes, stove, cylinder, my bed, you know, my drums, enough assets. I lost around more than 15 drums inside there. Yeah, well, just a few I had time to save out. Comfortable. I wish I could have really get it speedily because I have a lot of other commitments to go through, you know.
Now, tributes continue to pour in following the death of tourism icon Sir Royston Hopkins. Rena Pear has more.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell is among many sharing glowing tribute to his longtime friend and icon in the tourism industry, the late Sir Royston Hopkins, describing him as one of Grenada's best sons and a man who has done more for Grenada than many will do collectively in their lifetime. Sir Royston passed away on Saturday, just weeks after a medical procedure. In recalling the magnitude of Sir Royston's contribution, both to his business and benevolent efforts, Dr. Mitchell said he was a man of class with a desire and vision for excellence. He describes Sir Royston's passing as a major loss for Grenada, given his unwavering commitment to the country's development over the years. Sir Royston was also instrumental in helping to establish the Keith Mitchell Foundation and served as a member on the board. Chief Executive Officer of the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, Alina Friday, extended condolences to the family of Sir Royston as he will be greatly missed.
I would continue to say that Sir Royston played a key role, not only within our association, but within the tourism industry in Grenada and the wider Caribbean. He was a tourism icon, and I should say to say that he's a tourism icon is putting it lightly. He embodied excellence in everything that he did, and he led by example.
The CEO also stated that Sir Royston was a great contributor to the hotel and tourism industry in Grenada.
The Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, along with our board of directors, management, and employees, extend our deepest condolences to Lady Betty, Sir Royston's family, and his staff, to all of his employees at Spice Island Beach Resort. So he's left a massive hole in our hearts and within the industry. but we believe and we know that his legacy will live on for years to come.
Resident of the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association, President Patricia Afonso Dash of Barbados, remembered the Grenadian businessman as a giant of a man, a bright light that lit up a room, not a man of half measures, but rather someone who believes that anything that was worth doing excellently. Afonso Dash credited Sir Royston's passion and engagement for helping build modern Caribbean tourism with a vision always larger than himself, his hotel and his island. Sir Royston served as a president of the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, was a past president of CHTA, and was a recipient of the CHTA Hotelier of the Year Award. Among his numerous awards, he was recognized with a Caribbean Hotel and Resort Investment Summit Lifetime Achievement Award last year. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
Other news, it can be considered a miracle as long-standing journalist Michael Bascom's daughter. Micah Bascom is said to be making significant positive recovery signs after a gunshot to the head landed her in intensive care in the United States. Cherry Blackman-Stephen has this report.
20-year-old Micah Bascom, the daughter of prominent Grenadian sports journalist Michael Bascom, has been shot and injured in the U.S. city of Buffalo. Micah, who is attending a university in Buffalo, was shot while returning to the university campus and is presently in ICU at a hospital in Buffalo. Bascom notified reporters on Monday saying that Micah remains in high spirits and have shown signs of improvement over the past few hours. GBN spoke with Michael Bascom, who is presently at his daughter's side in the U.S.
The good news is that we have heard from the doctors and they have indicated that prognosis is good. She's improving. In fact, her condition has improved greatly from the condition she was in on Sunday morning to that of Monday. The sad part about it is that, and she's lucky to be alive, we can say, is that the bullet actually penetrated her skull and exited. Penetrated and exited her skull just above her left eye. So she's actually lucky to be alive, as the doctors indicated and described her as probably the miracle lady. We have met with the various departments of Buffalo police that are involved, that the university police, as well as the state police here in Buffalo, as well as some other officials of the university, and continuing the investigations. They have been gathering evidence, including video footage of the crime scene, so that they can make a determination as to what exactly took place.
Bascom says his daughter will remain under observation for some time due to the seriousness of the injury.
She has another scan to undergo on Tuesday morning, and she's also under 3 weeks of observation with a neurosurgeon because it involves the brain, it involves the head. So that is something we cannot say at this stage because it was a wound to the head. It actually penetrated the skull, although it didn't stay, and she had internal bleeding around the brain area. Therefore, that is something that they said that they'll have to, continue to monitor.
Cherry and Blackman-Stephen, GBN News.
All right, we take a break, but still ahead, kayak mass in full gear on the Sister Isle.
Plus, businesswoman makes appeal for speed bumps after vehicle runs into her deck. We'll be back.
Inspection and licensing continue. And at Hubbard's, we want you to be ready from February 16th to March 31st. We're offering vehicle owners with single registration letters 2,501 to 5,000. Plural letters from 251 to 500. It's your turn to get 11% off new Torque tires and Power Max batteries. Don't get caught unprepared. Visit us today at our motor department at Mountgate and the Tire Bay in Grand Anse, located next to the Hubbard's Building Supplies.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 350 local anywhere calls and texts. With the always-on prepaid plans, all for $25. Keep your number when you switch to Grenada's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Grenada, all you think all you mad? You think you're mad, we mad, we madder than you. Get ready for the maddest bingo ever as Megaforce Promotions presents the massive March Madness Bingo. Sunday, March 1st from 5 p.m. It's gonna be pure madness at the National Stadium because you can win 2 mint condition Toyota RAV4s.
Megaforce giving away RAV4 just so?
But wait, that's not all. You can also win $35,000 in cash.
No, that is real madness.
Tickets are only $60 for one, $100 for 2. Remember, if you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance to drive away in a RAV4 and $35,000 in cash at the massive Megaforce March Madness Bingo. Brought to you by Carol Glenell, GoToFed.com, Mikey Lai, and Waggy T Rentals and Sound Company. You think you're mad, we mad, we madder than you.
My name is Ed Southgate. I'm from West Tech Building Products in Calgary, Canada. We supply St. Louis UPVC windows with a North Americanized European window system as well as a slider system that's for residential homes. The commercial system is good for hotels, hospitals, any commercial buildings, as well as high-end homes. Our products are all tested to AMA standard, which is the North America standard for windows and doors. Our PVC also has 10 parts TiO2, which is high in the industry, that we feel gives it the longevity that he requires because of the harsh climate that you guys are in for sun and wind and rain. West Tech Building Products has partnered with Mohammed from St. Louis UPVC to offer him one of the higher end products that are available in the marketplace. This is my second visit here, and we check the quality of the product and the way their processes are to ensure they follow the standards that we set when we first came here over just almost a year ago. And I think that with that quality, you can be assured you'll have the performance in the windows that you're looking for your homes or businesses that are available now right here on the island.
Use clay, it washing cleaner than ever. Oh mama, oi, oh mama, oi, in every household must have it, oi. Highly effective, stain removal, lemon freshness, antibacterial washing powder, fresh and clean, fresh and clean. When I put on me clothes, me must win. When I wash me clothes, no other detergent could ever wash me clothes like this.
Now buy 3 bottles of Clay's dishwashing liquid for only $8. Available at Best for Less Supermarket, Eat Fresh Supermarket, M&C Jones Supermarket, Home Pride Supermarket, The Food Fairs, Carinage and Grandans, Roberts Enterprise, Springs Food Mart, and Charlo Supermarket.
Other Clay's products available: hand sanitizer, fabric softener, hand washing liquid, dishwashing liquid, and toilet cleaners. Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe St. George.
Why not stay in? Turn off the alarm clock and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz. For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
When I need shelter, warmth, security, I know you'll be there. Something in these moments lets me know you care. Maybe the way you shield me, maybe it's your smiles and the way you tell me it's okay to try. Now I'm invincible. I can pack my sack, I can take the long road, 'cause it's okay to look back if I am scared. I know you're There's no limit to what we can do. Rise with no wings, fly. Rise and we're so high, enjoy the view. Rise, look, no wings, fly.
This is Ariza, your financial freedom, your future.
Welcome back. Hundreds are on the streets of Carriacou this evening participating in Kayak Mass 2020.
We can tell you that the street jam this morning follows days of competition, including the Queen Show on Thursday when Naomi Fraser was crowned at the Hillsborough Tennis Court.
On Friday night, Gavin Mozo was crowned 2020 Soca Monarch.
Last evening, Lady B won the de March Gras. Killer B was second and Royalty was third.
And in the Groovy competition, Golden was crowned King.
Second place was Killer B.
And third place went to Flavor.
Live on the line with us is Chairman of the Carriacou Carnival Committee, Princess John, to give us an update on the events so far. Good evening, Mrs. John.
Good evening, Mr. Baptist, and how are you?
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. So most of the major events of Kayak Mass 2020 have taken place. For example, Queen Show, Soca Monarch, Jab Convention 5.0, and the Calypso and Groovy Finals. Your assessment of the staging of these events?
I can say that this year's festival, we have seen an improvement in all the different aspects of Carnival, from the competition, the Queen Show, the Fancy Master and the Strip. Everything has been improved over the years.
Right. And relative to the winners of the major events, tell us who they are.
Okay, on Thursday night we have Majestic Thursday, and also we have Naomi Fraser representing PDH. She emerged the winner of the 2020 Queen Show. On Friday, we had the Power Soca Monarch, and we had Killer B was dethroned on Friday in the Soca Monarch. He was dethroned by Gavin Moses, the Mozo. And Saturday, we had the Job Convention. There was no competition. Sunday, we had the Groovy and Calypso Finals. And also, Killer B was dethroned in the Calypso Monarch. We had Lady B taking the Monarch this year. And in the Groovy, we had Golden retaining the crown.
Right, right. Princess John, what's on tonight?
Tonight we have the morning night mass. Earlier today we had the Juve, and this afternoon we had the Fancy Mass, and right later on tonight at 9:30 we have the Monday night mass carried in the streets of Hillsborough.
And what about tomorrow, Tuesday, relative to events?
Tuesday we have our unique Shakespeare Mass, started to start from 8 a.m. until 12 o'clock, and later on we have the parade of the bands as the last level. That's where we have them judging of the Fancy Mass on the streets of Hillsborough.
Okay. I want to get your sense of the crowd turnout to the various events. I know Grenadians, of course, participated. They came up from Grenada, mainland. But also there was a group, a massive group, I understand, from the diaspora coming into Kayak Mass.
Definitely. We had a record number of persons partaking and participating and supporting Kayak Mass 2020. The streets of Hillsborough this morning with the Tuesday was filled to capacity. It was a very large crowd over the years. We have never seen so much persons in Carriacou for the Tuesday. I mean, it was overwhelming to see all the streets of Hillsborough full with Grenadians, kayak, Americans, with from the diaspora. As we said earlier on, it was a pleasure and it was amazing, to exist in the streets of Hillsborough. This afternoon also we had the streets of Hillsborough in a festive mode with the Fancy Mass, and later on for the Monday night mass would be the same. I can tell you that a record number of persons visited our island this year, and we are so very grateful for the support and participation.
Oh, right, okay. Well, thank you so very much for joining us this evening, Princess Harry John, the chairman of the Carriacou Carnival Committee. We wish you the best, you and your team.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, now the 27th Annual International Soca Monarch Final was held in Trinidad last Friday. 2 Grenadian acts participated in the competition. Sherlin Skinny Banton George in the Groovy segment, and brothers Kellen and Kelson O'Geist, Looney Spark and Electrify in the Power category. Though the boys from Grenada did not place in the top 3 of the categories when results were announced, they delivered nothing short of exemplary performances, which was depicted through reactions on social media where fanatics deliberated the results. Throughout the season, GBN has been up to par with everything from semi-finals to preparations to Soca Monarch finals through Looney Spark and Electrify. Now that the competition is over, the brothers shared their experience.
International Soca Monarch 2020 was a great experience for us. Being it our third year, our third time in an International Soca Monarch final. We went inside that competition very confident. We gained so much experience over the years, and we just wanted to go out there and deliver and give the people a great show. And I believe that we did that very well. Our performance, for the people who viewed it, for the people who checked it out, for the people who were at the show, everybody was pleased with the performance, and to us, that was a win-win.
When asked about their satisfaction with the results, the brothers had this response.
We're satisfied. We're satisfied with our delivery. Once I come off a stage and I feel pleased, then I know the people will be pleased. And once the people are pleased, I'm happy. So the result didn't matter. Once the people were happy and people were congratulating us, that's a win. That was a win in our book. So, we left that competition as a winner still,
The crowned Groovy and Power Monarch were College Boy Jesse and Iowa George, respectively. Meanwhile, Skinny Banton's Wrong Again has been making a huge impact, not only in the neighboring island. BP Renegades, a steel pan orchestra in Trinidad and Tobago, performed the song at Panorama Large Band Finals, and video footage has been circulating on social media of a Spanish cover of the song.
One business operator in close proximity to Progress Park in St. Andrew is calling on the relevant authorities to place speed bumps along the main road there. On Sunday, a vehicle ran into a business place, smashing her newly constructed platform. Akeisha Felix says more.
Roslyn Charles Klein has been operating her business on Canal Road, Grenville, for over 2 years. She said within the time she noticed unnecessary speeding by motorists. On Sunday, her newly constructed platform for entertainment purposes was smashed by a speeding vehicle.
We was about to have karaoke, which we have every Sunday night, and I was sitting there where this is a deck we just newly built, and a vehicle coming from this direction ran right into the deck and smashed it, as you will see. It's completely smashed. And a next friend of mine's got hurt. It's the both of us that was sitting on the deck last night. I got my knee been hurt and my foot been cut from a piece of wood that we're not too sure about.
She said in order to curb the issue of speeding, she's calling on the authorities to place speed bumps along the main road.
Slow down. It's a park right there. Progress Park is right there where the children are playing all the time and they're in the road. Just slow down. That's all we need, to slow down. And this may not happen, and lives could have been lost here last night. Just like that, a lot of lives could have been lost. And what I'm trying to do here is try to get the authorities to give us some speed bumps on this road because it's very, very dangerous. This is my second encounter to accidents in this area here. So, yes.
According to the businesswoman, the driver of the vehicle has since taken full responsibility for his actions and will be replacing the broken platform. Akeisha Felix for GBN News.
Still to come, bus drivers charged for violating traffic signs in Molinaire.
And Grenada robbery extradition case withdrawn. Stay with us.
Golden Mass invites you to the launch of The Realm, home of the supreme gods and goddesses. Join us as we display our spectacular costume designs for Spice Mass 2020. March 7th, Spice Basket, featuring the best entertainers. Our ambassadors, Natty and Tunda, Jab King, Chaos and LED. Our hype masters for the night, Kevin Crown from New York, Select a Beast and Smiley. Gates open at 9 p.m. Grab your tickets at Grenadian Optical, The Occasion, Big Barbershop, Double Up, and online at GoToVet.com. Sponsored by Fast Cash, Swiftback, Body Image, Junction Bar and Grill, Monster, Jackpot City, GoToVet, Party Grenada, and Boss FM. March 7th, Spice Basket. Welcome to the realm, to the realm, to the realm.
washing cleaner than ever. Oh mama, oi, oh mama, oi. In every household, must have it, oi. Highly effective, stain removal, lemon freshness, antibacterial washing powder. Fresh and clean, fresh and clean. When I put on me clothes, me must win. When I wash me clothes, no other detergent could ever wash me clothes like this.
Now buy 3 bottles of Clay's dishwashing liquid for only $8. Available at Best for Less Supermarket, Eat Fresh Supermarket, MNC Joe's Supermarket, Hope Pride Supermarket, The Food Fairs, Carenage and Grandance, Roberts Enterprise, Springs Food Mart, and Charlo's Supermarket.
Other Clay's products available: hand sanitizer, fabric softener, hand washing liquid, dishwashing liquid, and toilet cleaners. Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe St. George.
Coming to Grenada.
One of the most spectacular concert events in Christian music. It all happens 7 p.m. Saturday, March 21st at the National Cricket Stadium.
Featuring 5-time Grammy-nominated and 7-time Dove Award winner Karen Peck and New River.
From the American television show The Voice, Emily Ann Roberts.
From Canada, the amazing music from the Chitons.
From the island of Jamaica, the talented and gifted Foster Triplets. Plus, the best of Grenadian gospel artists.
Again, this all happens 7 p.m. on Saturday, March 21st at the National Cricket Stadium with some of gospel music's finest. Karen Peck and New River.
Emily Ann Roberts.
The Chitons.
The Foster Triplets.
And more.
Tickets sold at all ticket outlets. Proceeds go towards enhancing youth work in Grenada.
Grenada, 1795. One man with a sense of destiny.
Tonight we stand our ground. Tonight we stand on the side of history.
14,000 slaves with a dream and a promise. Julian Fedor, a Heritage Theatre production, written and directed by Chris DeRiggs, 28th and 29th March, 4th and 5th April at the Trade Center.
People was not made to live like this. It's like we have a code.
Julian Fedor, an action-packed historical drama.
I see blood falling from the sky. Filling up that mountain river, flowing from Belvedere Hills. I see blood.
4 big nights of theater, the play the nation has been waiting to see, with Samuel Gilvey, Lisa Grappy James, Robert White, Dale Devine, and other top-of-the-line acting talents. Opening Saturday, 28th March. Get your tickets now.
I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home, and your card through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and programs, including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
So you're looking for doors and windows that look sophisticated and are very secure? Then St. Lou Metals is your one-stop shop. Our windows and doors make sure your home not only looks great, but is more secure. We manufacture shower enclosures, doors, windows for residential and commercial properties using high-grade material and the latest technology. If you want to save money and improve your home's appearance, you have made the right choice by shopping at St. Lou Metals. For a free quotation, visit us today at the Frequente Industrial Park or call us at 439-6538 or 439-6539.
Opio.com. Sale. All the outlets, hotspot outlets. You're going to go to the Carnage, the Grenville, or the Sutter's hotspot, and you get sales and deals on all items. You can get these on potato, you can get these on saltfish, onion, garlic, mackerel, toilet paper, and we even have the currants and the raisin at $10 per pound, lowest price island-wide. So people just come down or go up or go across, but just make sure and go to hotspots.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 70 channels and 12 in HD. All for $200 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
News at 7. 20 motorists have been charged for violation of road traffic signs in Molinare. Among them are bus drivers. Chrislina John has been speaking with a senior officer within the traffic department of the Royal Grenada Police Force.
Imagine sitting on a passenger bus and passing through this area. Unbelievable and terrifying, right? Earlier this week, GBN has been reliably informed that motorists are still taking the risk and driving through this area, an area that has been declared a subnational disaster by the National Disaster Management Agency. Earlier today, we spoke with Inspector Rondell Batiste, attached to the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, and he confirmed reports and persons have been charged for using this said area and violating the traffic signs.
As recent as last night, we would have gotten reports of 2 buses that would have failed to comply with that no entry sign at the junction of Molinare and Montmorris. We would have charged over 20 different drivers for failing to comply with a traffic sign at Montmorris, but the situation continues there.
Under the Road Traffic Act, it is an offense to violate road traffic signs. The officer explains the consequence if found in breach. The RGPF has since taken steps to prevent such practice by manning the area.
For the offense of failing to comply with a traffic sign, it is a ticketable offense, or the officer has that discretion if he wants to take the person by summons by bringing them to court without issuing them a ticket. And on summary conviction, they can be fined to $500 or 3 months imprisonment, or can be both fined and confined. I also want to say that we at the traffic department is doing our utmost best to have officers in the area to act as a deterrent. But with that being said, it's also important of the motoring public to don't depend on to see an officer at a sign to comply with the sign. The sign clearly spells out no entry, and the sign clearly says no trucks allowed. Let's comply with the law.
Allowances are given to people living within close proximity of the danger zone. The inspector explains.
Persons who are living within the area, some persons have permission to drive through the no entry sign, but still not to go as far as the danger area, right? So even though you might be, if you're living beyond the danger area, you must not drive through that danger zone. You must reach as close as possible where you have access to do so based on the law and based on what you have access to, but not because you are living in the area gives you the authority to drive through the danger zone.
Inspector Batiste urged the motoring public to refrain from driving through the area, as this shows total disrespect and disregard for traffic signs and law and order. To the general public, he issues this warning.
And I want to warn passengers to don't allow, it's a danger zone, the bus is not supposed to go through there. Please, if the bus have to take that risk, let it take it on their own. Don't join with them and be a passenger on a bus that decides to go through that no entry sign for no emergency reason.
Reporting from Molyneux in St. George's, where, as you can see, further deterioration has taken place, I am Christelina John for GBN News.
Now, police have responded to a video that went viral on social media involving non-nationals in what appeared to be a heated argument over bus fare to the far south of the island. Well, the Royal Grenada Police Force has since issued a statement which says that an investigation has been launched into the apparent matter. GBN continues to follow this development and the issue of bus fares to different routes.
Now, 2 Vincentian nationals were told they are free to go after St. Vincent and the Grenadines Crown withdrew its application to have them extradited to Grenada in connection with the GUT Carriacou branch robbery last year. Sharian Blackman-Stephen has this report.
The extradition case against 2 Vincentian men detained in connection with the Carriacou branch of the Grenada Union of Teachers Credit Union robbery has been withdrawn. According to a report by Eyewitness News in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, prosecutors last Friday withdrew an application to have 2 Vincentian men extradited to Grenada in connection with the robbery. Crown Counsel Kyrem Nelson told the Serious Offences Court that the Crown Counsel was withdrawing the matter against Anley Persons and Haya Brown, both 23 years old. In an exclusive interview with GBN via telephone, Director of Public Prosecutions Christopher Nelson explained the reasoning behind this decision.
Essentially, there are some evidential issues that are being reviewed and explored. Those issues cannot really be sufficiently explored within, a timely manner. Extradition is time sensitive. So in light of that, we have requested that the guys be discharged while we continue our investigations.
Parsons and Brown was suspected of robbing GUT office of $26,205.60 EC around 8:30 a.m. on October the 11th, 2019. They were arrested in St. Vincent on October the 25th and had been granted bail pending the outcome of the extradition hearing. Nelson said that once the evidential issues are sufficiently resolved, the extradition request will be renewed.
It's just that they were provisionally arrested pending a formal extradition request. We have indicated that we are not in a position to make a proper request at this time because of the evidential issues we are still working on. So they were discharged from that pending extradition request.
St. Vincent media reports say documents were submitted to court stating that the 2 detained men had signed into work on the day of the robbery and that they were not in Carriacou when the robbery took place. Cherry and Blackman-Stephen, GBN News.
All right, time for GBN I Saw. Compliments, Clear Vision Eye Center.
Tonight's I Saw features video footage and pictures of Monday morning Juve at Kayak Mass 2020 earlier today. The streets of the Sister Isle was seen crowded with revelers in paints, oil, and all mass outfits. Send in your photo and video submissions via our social media platforms.
A good eye captures all. GBN EyeSaw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. We're changing the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clear Vision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
After the break, another person to be released from quarantine, while travelers from other countries are being considered for quarantine. Stay with us.
It's new, innovative and classy, and a cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grandin, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
They say sometimes less is more, but at Real Value IGA Supermarket, we believe more is more. And since we are all about more, we want to buy more from farmers like you so we can sell more to our customers. If you have a farmer's ID and fresh produce to sell, Real Value IGA wants to buy.
For more information, contact Real Value IGA on WhatsApp at 405-4405 or give them a call at 439-2121.
As the world prepares for the 2020 Summer Olympics, some of the world's top athletes will begin their journey to Tokyo, right here in Grenada.
Everything comes down to this moment.
The 4th annual Grenada Invitational takes place on Saturday, April 4th at the Karani James Athletic Stadium. World-class athletes.
From an athlete's perspective, I understand and value the experience that an athlete has when they come to a place like Grenada.
World-class event.
Because it feels safe. It feels warm.
World-class venue.
It's beautiful. You've got a stadium right by the sea.
Grenada Invitational, Saturday, April 4th. Tickets to the Grenada Invitational are now available online at gotofed.com.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Local agents, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Limited. Telephone number 440-8787 or visit our website at www.tropical.com. Email us at grenadasales@tropical.com. Tropical Shipping, committed to island life.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Make that switch to the communal. Take the freedom, take the switch. 2020 is the time. Take the option, pay nothing down. Make the move you finally found. Make that move right now, baby. No
lower interest, greater gain. Switch 2020 eases pain. Members standing with each other, help each other win again.
Make that move right now, baby.
Move your loan and you to CCCU. Call us at 440-1755 for details.
Offer extended until the end of February 2020.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
We all want a home that matches our way of life. But it's not just about building or buying a dream home or purchasing land with the most breathtaking view. It's about finding the bank that would make you feel at home. A Home Easy Loan from Republic is your best choice. It's more than a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Visit any of our 6 branches. Submit your application forms on our website or talk to us on Facebook. Experience peace of mind today. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Grenada will soon be realizing its 5th person placed under quarantine due to their travel history. Rena Pear has more in this report.
4 out of 6 people have already been released from quarantine by the Ministry of Health as they completed the 14 days isolation period and showing no signs of the coronavirus. The virus, originally from China, has already spread to international countries, including the US and Europe, and has been declared a world emergency by PAHO. Acting Chief Medical Officer in the Ministry of Health, Francis Martin, says they are satisfied with the individual's results, but they will continue to monitor them as time goes by.
We have monitored them on a daily basis. The temperatures are taken and recorded, and the temperatures are forwarded to me as well. And we are satisfied that during the time in quarantine, none of them showed any symptoms whatsoever. Their temperatures continue to be normal, and even up to now, they still continue to be okay. And those 2 that we have in quarantine now are also showing the same thing with very good cooperation from them, and the temperatures continue to be normal.
Now that the virus has spread to other countries, the CMO says the ministry is also looking at including other nationalities to its list of people to be quarantined.
Well, even before Europe took that position, we, and in our own health response, had already started to look and track travelers from Japan. Over the last 2 days, we've now tracking travelers from South Korea and Italy. And if we are sufficiently satisfied that they are posing a risk to us, they will be quarantined. So we have informed our port health officer at the airport that now we have put South Korea and Italy, persons coming from that area most likely will be quarantined once we do the proper questioning to ensure and to assess the level of risk that they pose to us.
Dr. Martin says so far the Ministry of Health along with MBIA has been working around the clock to minimize the chance of the virus entering the island. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
Your latest weather forecast is up next, and sports with Tony Julian. Stay with us.
My name is Hollis Map, aka Mr. Killer. Why should I drink any other rum than Clark's Court rum when Clark's Court is the rum that supports my community, my culture, my country? A long time ago, my ancestors used to work in the cane fields. Today, we own the rum, Clark's Court rum, Grenada's #1 rum. But my people, if you drink, don't drive. When you drink responsibly. And if you're under 18, don't drink at all. Clark's Court rum, Grenada's #1 rum.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our 2 convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
And so it begins, a journey like no other.
Jungles so lush, they make emeralds jealous. Water that sparkles like diamonds. Mountains with more facets than precious gems. This is where good times are had, where love is strengthened, where memories are formed. And when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will never fade. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Esplanade Mall St. George's, Maurice Bishop International Airport, and Sandals Grenada Resort. Telephone number 230-1023.
It's detox time again at Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. The festive season is over, so let's start 2020 looking and feeling like a boss with our many body cleansing options. Purchase detox products as low as $50. Purchase detox combo packs as low as $100. Receive 10% off on all in-house colonic irrigation treatments. Take control of your health now. Don't delay. Call us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. We are located in Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. These offers are valid from January to March or while stocks last. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. Detox your way to health.
Keeping an eye on the weather, this is GBN. We've got you covered.
Weather for Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique valid for tonight and the following 3 days. Weather tonight, partly cloudy and hazy with a low chance of isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 23 degrees Celsius. Wind east-northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves up to 7 feet in northerly swells. A marine advisory remains in effect. Tides currently falling, low at 11:45 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow morning, 6:26. The weather on Tuesday, the 25th day of February, partly cloudy and hazy with brief isolated afternoon showers. On Wednesday, the 26th, generally fair and hazy with some isolated afternoon and nighttime showers. And on Thursday, the 27th, generally fair at first, becoming partly cloudy during the afternoon with isolated to scattered showers. All right, do stay with us now for the sports news.
And sporting fans, it was an electrifying atmosphere indeed at the Karani James Athletic Stadium as fans and spectators alike came out for the return of the KFC National Relay Meet. After a one-year hiatus, the 22nd annual Relay Meet saw 45 events, which included the javelin and shot put throws and, of course, relays. Assistant Director of the Games, as John L. Mitchell, he told GBN that from athletes' participation and the support received, that it all speaks to the importance of the event.
relay meet being back, I believe, is one of the best things that could happen to track and field in Grenada. It is a build-up to what's happening with all of our other events. And if I may just hasten to add, we have our national champs coming up in March. We also have our Wits and Tide events coming up in May, June, thereabout. And this year is going to speak volumes as to for what to come later down the road. So I believe that the athletes, the coaches, the clubs, the schools, they're happy that these events are back, and it's speaking well for track and field here in Grenada.
It was a day of fun and keen rivalry as the new events introduced catered for the spectators and organizers alike.
Well, the events are not necessarily new, as in any typical relay meet. All of these events are events that normally happen at a relay meet. What I would say to you, though, the new events that we have are novelty events, and it's a spectator event. So we're supposed to have 2 60-meter events for, as we call it, a fan race, where we have the fans involved in the entire proceeding. Because, as you know, this relay meet is also a family event where we try to get everyone involved with what's happening and being a part of the relays.
National shot put record holder Josh Boateng has added another medal to his cabinet over the weekend, this time in the Lone Star Conference Championship. Boateng won the gold medal with a throw of 17.11 meters. The LSC Indoor Track and Field Championship saw Boateng representing Texas A&M, repeating as shot put champion. The weekend also saw Gamali Felix recording a time of 48.78 seconds in his debut indoor 400-meter race. Meanwhile, in a rain-affected St. Andrews Cricket League over the weekend, most of the matches were abandoned due to the weather. According to organizers, matches were washed out, but they will see the points being shared, with each team getting 1 point. One of the lone matches that was completed saw Tivoli Cricket Club continuing its unbeaten streak, defeating Pressure Pumpers from Paraclete. Pressure Pumpers were bowled out for 87 as Glenroy McDonald captured 3 wickets for 15 runs. Omar Panchu 3 wickets for 23. Dennis George a superb 3 wickets for just 3 runs from 4 overs. Davis Charles led the charge in the chase with 74 runs as Tivoli Cricket Club reached 88 for the loss of 5 wickets. Other results, those saw Conference Cricket Club scoring 191 runs all out against Idlers A, who then amassed 132 for 3 in 13 overs when rain stopped play. On now to Grenada's under-20 men's football team in their final match in Group B. They failed to qualify for the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship. The Dominican Republic clinched their spot with a hard-fought 1-0 win over Grenada at the Complejo Deportivo de Bayangano in Monte Plata, Dominican Republic. The two teams were tangled in a stalemate for almost the entire match, but a Jason-made goal in the 82nd minute that proved decisive and sent the Dominican Republic to the next phase of the competition. At stake was not only a spot in the Under-20 Championship, but also a place in the round of 16 of the tournament, with the ultimate goal of qualifying for the 2021 FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Indonesia. The annual Ital City football competition is into its 3rd week as the teams vie for cash prizes totaling over $10,000. The tournament is divided into 2 zones, including an under-17 division. One of the tournament organizers highlights on the weekend's matches.
Okay, we had 6 games played over the weekend. On Friday, the 21st, we had a U17 game. We had Grenville All-Stars coming up against Boise Buds squad from Sotes, and Grenville All-Stars win that game 2-0. In the second game, we had a senior game. We had Montreat coming up against the Dream Team from St. David, and Montreat winning that game 5-1. On Saturday, we had Maryville coming up against St. David Legend in the first game, and Maryville winning that game. And in the second game, we had Rejects from River Sally coming up against North Stars, and that game ending up 2-2. On Sunday, we had a U17 game. We have Cell Crochet Idlers coming up against Boise Bad Squad from Sotes, and Boise Bad Squad win that game 4-2. In the senior game, we had Giant Boys from Sotes coming up against Tivoli Lions, and Tivoli Lions winning that game 3-1.
And please remember tonight that there'll be one game between Elite and Samaritan. The latest sport report there for you, but of course stay with us. When we return, we'll be recapping tonight's major stories.
Now for a recap of the headlines. Hope resident among homeowners who've lost their homes to recent fires.
Tributes pour in for late hotelier Sir Royston Hopkin.
Grenadian woman in the United States shot in the head remains in ICU.
Plus in the sports news, KFC National Relay Meet returns with a bang with keenly contested races on Saturday. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight.
You can continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Beverly Telesford.
I'm Conroy Bajis. That completes the news. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.
The 2020 season of SGU Knowledge Bowl comes to you in association with Grenada Cooperative Bank. Additional support provided by Glenelg Spring Water